Hi, all. It is Inspirational Irene, and I just would like to introduce our first and only couple to our Gospel in Action series. They are just the cutest and most sweetest God-fearing couple that I've met in quite some time, and they genuinely just love people, and I just love that about them. They are going to share what the gospel means and how it changed their lives, and also just share how it looks like in action. And so, y'all, I just want y'all to show some love, be encouraged as I introduce Jesmir and Matt, because they are going to bring down the house, y'all. Yes.
So how has Jesus changed my life? I think in so many ways. I think, back when I was younger, I didn't have a good relationship with my parents. I didn't have any relationship with any of my friends. It was a mess. And because of Jesus, I got to learn how to love on people in different ways, regardless of how they were with me. My pride didn't get in the way of loving others, and I was able to really learn how to humble myself and forgive and not worry so much about what people thought about me, or not worry about what's going to happen for my future. It really just allowed me to kind of just live a free life while I got to learn about people and just create new friendships. It has definitely improved my relationship with my mom, which I'm forever grateful for, and it has made me the person I am today, which I love my life today. It's so peaceful, it's so free.
Jesus and the gospel have changed my life because they've given me a sense of purpose. Without the knowledge of the gospel and knowing that Jesus is God-man sent to earth to reconcile our relationship with God, we don't have a purpose, we don't have meaning for our life. And so what it's done for my life is given me a purpose and a mission to fulfill here on earth. And while I'm still on earth, I try to tell other people my knowledge of the gospel, which is that Jesus was born man, died, resurrected, and if we believe in him, that we will too be saved from our sins. And Jesus defeated death when he died on the cross and resurrected. And so knowing that, we know that Jesus now is God, and with that knowledge, we know, hey, life has meaning. Your day-to-day activities and tasks have meaning. And there's a reason why you're doing things every single day, and who you interact with and what you do and what you say have a big impact with the knowledge you have now of the gospel and Jesus.
So what does the gospel look like in action in my life? I think for me specifically, my goal in this life is to create more and more friendships. I love bringing groups of my friends together and just creating one larger group, and just loving them in a Christ-like manner, regardless of their faith or what it looks like, regardless if they go to church or not. So I love bringing people together and loving on them, surprising them, making them happy, and just trying to be the best I can be, in hopes that will maybe teach them more about who God is, who Jesus is. And then, of course, just really loving people regardless, whether you know them or not. If you see someone, sad or something, just go up to them, not being scared to be awkward or worrying so much about what others think. Do what the Lord calls you to, whatever you feel in your heart, and just really respecting others, and just continuing to fight whenever the enemy is trying to, get into your head and making you gossip or be prideful or just stubborn. Those are the kind of things that I continuously fight for in my life, and hope that, as I grow, that I will get better at every day. So I think that's what my life in action looks like.
What the gospel looks like in my life put into action is what I do. So whether it be waking up to go to church on Sundays, or volunteering on Saturdays, or serving Sunday mornings or the last Wednesday of every month at Sub 30, it gives me purpose. It gives me a reason, and you act based upon the knowledge that you have of the gospel of Jesus Christ, knowing that, hey, Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life, I will then, it will in a way force me to then go tell other people, coworkers, friends, families, people that they're like, hey, what you're doing is not mundane. What you're doing is not for nothing. What you're doing has a reason, and if you believe what I believe, and this is why you should believe, then it drives you to act. It drives you to want to serve. People don't want to wake up early to do anything. People want to give tithe. People want to give offering. People don't want to worship. People want to worship music and tithing. It drives people to raise their hands, to empty up their pockets, because they know, hey, this money is going to an organization that's going to further the gospel, because the gospel is the proclamation of Jesus Christ and who he is as a deity, God, man. And so knowing that, it forces me to act, it forces other people to act, and I live my life knowing, hey, if people see my actions, they might ask me, hey, why are you doing that? Why aren't you doing this? What's making you do this on that certain day? Why are you giving your funds to that? Why are you working hard the way you do? Why do you talk the way you do? Why do you think the way you do? Why do you act the way you do? And just knowing that, it will start conversations about who the gospel is and what the gospel is in my life and who Jesus is in my life.
Y'all, weren't you encouraged by just their hearts and what they shared? I mean, I was encouraged, and I just thank you, Matt and Jesmir, because I just adore you two, and I truly appreciate you and how you just serve the Lord. So y'all, our next one will be sometime this week, so you gotta stay tuned, because we have a couple more people that are going to share the gospel in action in their lives. So until next time, peace and love. Bye.